What's up, guys? How you doing? John Sanders here on a Friday. Happy Friday to you, GIF, and hopefully you guys have had a great week working out, getting better, getting stronger, getting ready to go. All right. If you have any questions, you can always ask me on the drills, things like that. Or otherwise, we'll just like blast right on through this thing. All right. Still excited, man. We got how many more weeks until we start up here? About 3 weeks, I think. Wait, today's like I don't know what today is. It's like the middle of the month, so it's 3 weeks about until we have our tryouts. All right, and then about 3 weeks after that, we'll officially start up. I haven't coached anything. I told you guys since like a year and a half. It's crazy because of COVID and everything else. I'm super excited to get started. But we need a team, right? And next week on Monday and Tuesday, we're having a camp, and so far we have 100 kids. Connor, I invited you to it to come work the camp for us because it's between 3-year-olds and 8th graders. So you're too old for the camp now, but you can come help us out and work it. And I'll need a whole bunch of help because there's a lot of kids. So I'm gonna try to make the camp as fun as possible so that we get kids to sign up. All right. I kind of coached last December. I kind of been coaching this entire time, but I don't really count it until it's like my full program because it's not the way that I want it to go. All those all those Instagram coaches out there and things like that, they're just standing on the sideline making some money. They're not really coaching. I think coaching is what the people do when they make people better. I think that's a coach. A guy who's standing on the sideline and doing nothing more than the parents, that's not coaching. All right, that's just watching a game. So I can't wait to coach again and make kids better. And I can help one off here and there and like give some people some advice. But again, that's not building up an entire arsenal of something that's gonna give them something to like to keep with them their entire lives on the court and off the court. So that's what I consider coaching. Anyways, all right, let's begin. We got our quote of the day. The quote of the day is some really big words. All right, develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. All right, it's a Friday, so we have develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. That's a 6-word quote, and it's the 6th day of the week. All right, and it's what you want to do. All right. You want to develop an insatiable appetite for feedback, meaning like you want people to critique you, all right? Because when they critique you, whether they're right or they're wrong, they're having you look at something and you're going to make it better, right? So people who can't stand criticism and they get all worked up for no reason, they lost it for themselves, all right? Because like if I tell you that your shot sucks and you're like, dude, I shoot 99%, what the hell, man? You could respond that way, but I bet you that you'll never get up to 100% thinking that way. All right? You should be like, oh, why do you think that my shot sucks? I'm sure that it's not perfect, right? Tell me what makes it imperfect, right? And sure, they could have come at you in a better way. They could have come at you like saying, oh, hey, you're awesome, but like that just to make you feel good. But people don't have that kind of time, or people aren't that skilled at talking to people, right? But you still want the feedback. Again, even if it's wrong and you investigate it and you're like, no, I actually am down with this way versus that way, right? So develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. All right, I'm looking at the words right now and I still forget them. Easy 10 push-ups. I'm glad I'm not practicing during this day. Oh, yeah. Imagine trying to remember this quote and not having to do the push-ups. All right, but still, again, if you can develop that insatiable means that like, insatiable means like once I feed you, you still just want more and you want more and want more. So like if you satiate something, that means that that you're not hungry anymore or not thirsty anymore, right? But insatiable means that you're unable to get rid of that thirst or hunger. Appetite, of course, then for feedback. All right. If you can do this, you can prove that you're honest. All right, because having honesty with yourself is a very, very important tool for basketball players or for anyone on earth. All right, you also show that you're self-aware. All right, and having self-awareness, it's like the opposite of a person with Asperger's disease. Okay, they aren't very aware of what they're doing and what's going on in the world in regard to themselves. Right, but if you are self-aware, that means that you're not like Kanye West. All right? Kanye says something, he's like, wait, why do people hate me? And it's like, dude, really? All right? You want to be self-aware because that will directly translate to actual stuff on the basketball court too, where you know if you're out of place on defense, right? Because you're aware of what you are impacting in this world, right? And then there's also intelligence. All right? If you have if you have a thirst for feedback, you're intelligent. You want to get better. You're smart and you understand that. You're not some little kid who doesn't want to hear anything bad about themselves, right? You want to hear it, all right? So like if you play in a game and you get your butt kicked, just be hyped the whole game and say, I cannot wait to watch the film on this because I'm going to get better, right? I am crazy about getting better. And then the last one is humility. All right? You show that you're humble, and that you can take criticism, and that you want more and more and more, and that you're gonna again use it to get better. So I mean, it's a great thing, feedback, but make sure that you want it. Kanye doesn't deserve to be hated. Kanye is crazy. Anyways, that was that, and then we're moving on to the elementary school stuff. All right, the first one is hold your follow through or push-ups. Again, this drill is as you shoot the ball, you hold up this hand, you hold up this hand right here in a karate chop form, right? You hold it up and you hold up both your feet for every single shot that you shoot. And for this drill, we go over and above and beyond just holding it up till the ball is past the apex of the shot. Normally during a game, we hold our hands up until the ball starts going back down. But for this game, we hold it up until the ball hits the rim or the net or the backboard or the ground. It has to hit something beyond the air, okay? Because, you know, if you miss the rim, you might want to drop it before, but you really dropped it way before that. So I say hit anything. So if you airball it, hold it up longer, okay? And if you drop either the right hand or the left hand or either foot, then again, with self-awareness or with critiquing, if you don't notice yourself, you will be punished. And with the first one, you punish yourself. All right. If you and again, we're trying to win a game, right? So it's like first one to hit 20 shots. So you're trying to hustle to try to take your brain away from it. But if you drop one of the hands or don't hold your follow through long enough, just drop down and do one push-up. It's always one push-up just to show me that you understood, that you messed up, and it's all good. All right. But if you don't do that push-up and I catch you not holding up all four extremities, then I make you do one sprint. And then the next person that messes up in the whole group does 2 sprints, then 3, then 4, then 5. And it gives you a lot of pressure to create a great habit, which is holding your follow through so you can get fouled, so you can make sure that you don't short arm a shot, and so many other reasons. So that's that drill. Next one is 1 minute shots, 8 to 14 are run. All right, this is as we're shooting the ball, you have a minute to shoot. And you want to make 8 shots, and you want to shoot at least 14 shots. To ensure that you shoot really, really fast and don't worry about the make so much, if you don't shoot 14, you got to run 2 sprints. If you don't make 8, you got to run 1 sprint, and then you add both those together. All right. So if you only made 6, that means that was 2 under. So that means that you have to run 2. If you only shot 12, that was 2 under. Well, that means that you have to run 4 for not shooting 14 because you only shot 12. Then you add those 2 numbers together, and that's how many runs you have. All right. And we do this so that you're shooting hella fast. You're just like shooting as fast as you possibly can. So it's even like more pressure than games. All right. So that's how we do the quick shots. And also it's a great math game because people suck at the math part. All right. I wait till mine hits the ground because I swish it so well it doesn't touch the net. I'm sure you do. All right. How many reps did you get off the bench press? I just saw the video. Nice job with the bench press, man. You got the bench press going. I like it. All right. Diagonal pro ops. This is from half court going across the lane. So if I start on the right side of the half court circle, and I'm sprinting, I'm going to go across the lane toward the left, and I'm going to hope that the defender tries to turn me. If he doesn't, I'm going to score a left-hand layup. If he does, though, I could do a spin move. I could go behind my back, but I could do the diagonal pro hop, which is just a pro hop, but it's in a diagonal fashion. All right, again, it looks like this from right here, where you are right there, and you have the ball, and you're going in this direction right there. And then when you get to right here, you're going to diagonal pro up from right here all the way to right there. All right, if he can try to keep up to you, but it's hard, and then you boom, smash him, and then score. Excuse me, all these other people. All right. So for the diagonal pro up, again, you want to start from right here at half court. You want to go diagonal to right there. Again, if they don't stop you, go ahead and score. If they do stop you, just diagonal, just pro hop jump from right here to right there, and then score. So those are your spots. Right there, right there, right there, and then score. All right. And it's hard to keep up with because you going forward at full speed, you can turn from here to there very, very easily. Him going as fast as he can, he has to sprint with you. He has to turn his entire body. That's actually the proper way to play defense. He can't slide his feet that fast with to keep up to you sprinting. So he has to turn his body. So for you to go 45 degrees from here to there, and for him to try to go 180 degrees to keep up with you, it's just impossible. He could try spinning the wrong way, but it's still 180 degrees, and now he's not looking at you. So it's a great move because you're cutting him off at a sharper angle than he's able to keep up with. So the diagonal pro up is a great move for a fast break. You're not turning your head from the basket like you do with the spin move. The ball is not behind your body with the behind the back wrap. You're always in control, always right there. But it takes athleticism to be able to do this move, so you have to practice it. All right. Finishing up. Quarantine summer, I was only benching 30 pounds total. That's not possible. 30 pounds? That's like the weight of like a feather. All right. Anyways, direct Euro step is coming forward, stutter step. Fake one way, then the other way, then you score. Pick and roll, drive the shot. It's a great thing to practice. Whether you have someone to screen you or a trash can or whatever, you come off a pick and roll slowly, side to side step, and then explode to the basket and pull up for a jump shot. Just shooting jumpers from the elbow isn't good enough. You have to go through the entire motion so that it clicks in your mind, so that basically you're creating a great habit, and that you can exploit the defense. And just the coming off the screen part, perfecting that part, that's what's going to get you open. So whether you can hit a shot or not from the elbow, if you haven't practiced the first part, you're not going to get open. All right, because you want to be more and more explosive going side to side and coming off that screen, shooting off that screen fast, and then putting it all together so that you're used to the shot from that exact angle. All right, basketball's a game of angles and a game of learning where your favorite spots are and picking like 6 spots on the court, and you can score from those spots on the court, and you perfect them. And if you ever happen to shoot like a shot from outside your spot, that's like rare, and don't worry about it too much. But you want to get to your spots. You guys have heard of that before, right? Last one is hurdle reverse layup. Driving baseline, hitting with the same side foot, and then going with the 1-2 step as a reverse layup. But for our 1-2 step, going for this drill, we're going to put 2 hurdles there. You're going to have to step over those hurdles while the ball's in 2 hands to ensure that you can take 2 long steps and being capable to pass during that time, shoot on either side of the basket, and protecting the ball. So instead of just shooting a really, really, really easy reverse layup where I get to see your eyes looking down and then you touch the ball and then you shoot it immediately, that's so easy to block. But if you dribble with that with the same side foot down and then pick it up, now I don't know when to come over, when to block, and you can manipulate the defense so much more because you have 2 long, strong steps. All right, so that's why we do that one. All right, anyways, moving on, we got our homework. Again, he's talking about the homework in the comment section. All right, doing your weightlifting stuff. Great job with that. Contact Booker type shot, other way. Contact Booker type shot. I'm going to check that one out later. You know what? Can I check it out now? Let me see if I can ramp this up real quick. Let's check this out. You said Booker type shot. I don't even know what that is. Let's see some homework stuff only on YouTube. Blah blah blah. All right, let's check out what he's talking about for a Booker type shot. Athletic spin to finish. I got that. All right, so let's check out Finn Kaufman's Booker type shot. He's going pretty fast. But what is this? Like a fadeaway? What is he doing? What are you doing, Finn? Alright, hold up here. Let's go like this. Playback speed. Slow it down for us. Let's check this out. I think it's just a jump shot. What is he doing here? I think you're just shooting a jump shot. Why are you calling this the Booker type shot? It's a mid range where I cut off defense and shoot a mid range. Okay, I see what you're saying. What's all that dirt? Are you guys remodeling? All right. But yes, a practice shot. I'm down with it. Keep it up. All right, moving on. We got our picture of the day. And this is, Dame Lillard coming out saying he's not okay with this team. Now, I only bring this up because it's big news today. Right? They're saying he's thinking about like New York or whatever, and they're saying like maybe he's going to create a super team. He said he's not thinking about Golden State, even though people said that. But what I like about this guy is he's a straight shooter. He's honest. Like he'll say if he's bad at something. He'll say if he's good at something, and it's very, very interesting because he has an extremely high level of integrity, and he swears he's like I'm not changing. Everyone else is changing, and it's so weird. No, that's my dad stare. Gotcha. All right, but so with Dame, I don't care where he goes. This guy deserves whatever. He can honestly, I swear to God, I would be okay with him going to the freaking Nets and just taking like the league minimum just to play with those guys. I don't care. This guy's earned the right to go wherever he wants. Dame Lillard is like one of my favorite players, but he's also one of my favorite people in the NBA. All right, it's really, really cool how he is, and I really appreciate this guy. So I just wanted to give him a shout out on that, and good luck to whatever his decision may be. All right, but if he comes to the Lakers, I guess I'll take that. All right. Anyways, quick ad, and then we'll get right back to it. Peace.
What is Huntington Learning Center?
It's the best grades ever center.
It's the homework is actually kind of fun center.
It's the Show Matthew's Boss Center.
It's the Crush the SAT and the ACT Center.
It's the I Can Read This Center.
It's the Best Decision I Ever Made Center. Huntington Learning Center, improving grades, test scores, and confidence since 1977. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today.
And that's Huntington Learning Center. I can't wait till we start our little affiliate program too. I mean, basketball is not just basketball. People always tell me that, and they're like, the kids have to have fun too, right? But like, I mean, life isn't just life. There's so many different types of people, right? But I think instead of like taking basketball and saying, oh yeah, cut off basketball here and then experience life outside of it, what I'm trying to do is take all this life and put it into basketball. So, I mean, like, I don't know. Just imagine like a kid who couldn't leave his house because if he went outside, that he would die, right, or whatever. Like the Bubble Boy, and if you could like bring him like a restaurant scene inside his house, that would be very nice of you, right? If you could bring him a freaking roller coaster inside his house, even nicer, right? But for basketball, the more that you do leave it, unless you absolutely need to mentally, the less good that you're going to become. So the more that you can like be like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant and like entrench yourself into it mentally, the better that you're going to be, right? So if you can do it all the time, you're going to be better. It just adds up. But some people just can't do it all the time. They're not able to. Their mind isn't strong enough. Their body isn't strong enough, right? However, you can cure the mental part of it by bringing in those outside things. So we have, instead of just having regular study hall and studying with some regular kids or whatever, study with your basketball friends. Whatever. Bring that stuff into the basketball world, right? That's how it was for me in college. Study group was with all the basketball players. Running was with the basketball team. Breakfast was with the basketball team. Like we had all the outside stuff within our basketball world, as opposed to having to leave the basketball world to experience all these outside things, right? It's not just a one-to-one, like you keep everything separate. All right? If you can bring it in, then you don't need to go outside, basically. All right. He should join the Suns. No, dude, he had one bad game. All right, CP3 is still great. Stop following narratives, okay? And you wait till the thing's over. He can't be a point god one day and then the worst player in the world the next day. But life is a freaking roller coaster. All right. So I mean, like Giannis played bad too, but like, yeah, no one needs to freak out. And I hate when players freak out, dude. Like people be just like, "Oh, we're gonna lose this game." I'm like, we're down by 2, and it's the first quarter. Calm down. Stop crying. Right? Or even if you're down by 15 in the fourth quarter, calm down and or get off the court and give me the ball, because acting the way that you act is not going to win this game, right? So like you just need a cool head, and if you can't get cool about your teams that you're watching, you can't get cool about your own team. All right, middle school stuff. We got overhead board passes, drive left, right, pass high, low, on ball defense, ball jump versus face cut, Kobe post move, double bounce series. Dame to the Bucks. That would be nonsense. Yeah, if Dame was on Giannis' team, the end of the world would happen. That would be crazy. All right, but here, watch this real quick. We got some ball jump teaching from one great coach, and then one good drill. This is the first one is Tom Izzo. He is a great coach from Michigan State, Michigan. I forgot one of the two. All right. And he's showing you the ball jump. All right, so let's watch him real quick. All right, so basically he's talking about how you jump off the ball. Okay, this is big. All right, and I think he's in. Where is he? I don't know where this is. I think it's like a Nike thing in Asia. I'm not sure. All right, so that guy's too slow, and he should have his ball side foot up. Is Tom gonna turn him around? Will Tom turn his foot? Not really. He's even now. It's okay though. The other guy, and I don't like that sliding how they're doing. They need to turn and sprint. That was better. Again, this guy's sliding twice, but he sprints back well. Jump off's okay. And again, they're getting there. As long as you're there, you're all good. And here's another drill. This one is with a larger amount of people. And again, this is just jumping off. What I don't like about this drill, okay, when he gets here, when he's on top, I'll show you in a second. So he's going to drive, boom, swing. All right, right now, okay, when you watch this guy right here, he's going to jump off. I would love for him to simulate following this guy on the cut, because you don't just jump off to the ball and stay there. You follow the ball and keep your ball side hand up, right? That's a great skill. That's that little like slide sprint straight down from right there. But what they're going to do is jump off the ball and then backpedal right here. There's no time in basketball that you would ever backpedal from right here to right there and catch a ball. So I think that they kind of wasted part of this drill, but it's good anyway. So let's watch it.
I'm reminded.
So he jumps off and then he just sprints down the court. All right, let's watch the whole thing. Again, he passes out, close out, and then jumps off to the ball right there. Boom, with a big step. Close out for some baseline, and then they repeat. So this is just an important drill for basketball, being able to close out on a ball and then jump to wherever he happens to pass it, and make sure he doesn't cut in front of you. All right. CP3 might be better than Kyrie, though. Oh, man. Maybe. Kyrie's pretty amazing guy. All right. Let's go to trivia today. All right, so trivia is random from now on. I don't know if it's going to help out Finn or help out Connor. All right, but it's going to be a random trivia thing. The purse is still the same thing. If you win for the month, you get a coin sent to you. If you win for the day, you get added to this little monthly trivia leader right there board. All right, whoever puts it here first wins. And the question today is, you ready for it? Quick, no talking this time. All right. What is the nickname of a street ball legend who could touch the top of the backboard, who got into drugs and they made a movie about him? What is the nickname for that guy? What is the nickname for a street ball legend who could touch the top of the backboard, who got into drugs and they made a movie about him? All right, that's the question right there. Who can answer the question? Who has my trivia? Who has it? Who has it? Who has it? It's a very, very specific nickname. This guy The main event? No. He played like in the 70s, 80s. He's supposed to be like the greatest player to ever live. They that's his name. The GOAT. Earl the GOAT Manigault is his name. And great job, Finn Kaufman. Earl the GOAT Manigault. One of the best street ball legends ever, and just one of the best, like, I don't know, like, players ever. And it's just a sad story how he got into drugs and everything like that. But he definitely redeemed himself later on in his life by helping out the community and, like, building up outdoor parks and things like that. Never got a chance in the NBA, but I've known someone who played with him, and they said he could, like, touch the top of the backboard, like, for real. So he would just back off people, grab their three-point shot out of the air, go down and dunk it. It was crazy. All right, moving on. We got our story of the day. Let's watch that real quick. All right, yeah. Apollo Theater has hosted a bevy of talent throughout the decades. But what it's best known for is its audience's harsh reaction to poor performances. They boo mercilessly until the performer is yanked off the stage. It's this honesty that leads to its greatness, however, and that those that do succeed know they've truly made it. That was James Brown, Michael Jackson, and Aretha Franklin, people who have made their name at the Apollo Theater. The Apollo Theater is awesome, okay? If you can, like, look up some YouTube tape of Apollo Theater amateur night, okay? There's people that come on, and basically like anyone come on the stage. But if you suck at whatever you're doing, like, I don't know, dancing, singing, whatever, they will boo you the crap out of you. And then this guy named the Sandman comes on. He's like a clown. He's like, "Whoa," and he'll like take a cane and really pull you off the stage, and it's hilarious. But it's usually like a all black crowd, things like that. But there's been a couple of acts that I've liked where the Righteous Brothers is this two white guys back in the 60s or 70s. They were singing, they sing this song called Unchained Melody. You probably heard it in movies like Ghost and things like that. But they sang in there before they were popular, and they were two white guys, which is crazy, right, in New York. And they didn't get booed off the stage, and they said that, like, you know, they actually won, and everyone was screaming, like, "You're righteous, brother," like that. And they said that that's why they called themselves the Righteous Brothers. Another story is Chris Rock. Chris Rock is a comedian, one of the greatest comedians of all time. When he went on the show, he said he got booed off the stage 4 times trying to do comedy. 4 times. And then he got famous afterwards because he kept trying. And after he got famous, his one wish, after he got all this money, was, "I want to go back there and perform. Even though I'm famous, they're going to cheer for me. I know I got to prove it to myself." So he went back on the show and, like, did well. So I think it's a great place, great atmosphere. But in terms of criticism, that's what I'm talking about. When you want to love criticism and not take it harshly. All right. Finishing up with our high school stuff real quick. We got 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run, countdown game, 1-on-1 sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle pro hop or layup, and then sandbag slides. And then to finish up, we have our movie of the day. The last one that I haven't mentioned was the 12th grade movie. I just saw this over the pandemic. It's called The Way Back. And this is with Ben Affleck. He's a drunk, as he's showing you right here. All right. And he was like, his team's like all-time leading scorer and stuff like that. But he gets invited back to his high school to coach. And I don't know, like, it was a good movie. I thought it was good. The main moral of the story, though, was like the point guard in the movie, and like the point guard like never spoke out loud, like he never talked enough, and his communication skills sucked. And he was like, "Dude, speak up, don't be scared," and things like that. So of course that mirrored his own life and things like that. I mean, it's pretty deep in the end, but I thought it was a solid movie, and I would recommend it. John, for 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Do you run after each or just at the very end? Just at the very end. So, just at the very end of each spot. So when you shoot from the corner, you shoot. If you make 3 in a row, you're good. But if you don't make any of them and you keep going back all the way to 1, then you run back and forth, and then you go to the next spot. Oh, you've seen the movie. Nice. Well, you're not a 12th grader anyways. So that's all I got for today. The quote of the day. Oh, I also saw some Space Jam too. I saw Space Jam today. I thought it was pretty good. Bron actually tried to act. Michael Jordan tried to like kind of shy away from that part, but yeah, it was interesting. I thought it was good. It was cool. It wasn't like super sad or anything like that. Like people were like, it made me cry. It didn't make me cry. But anyways, develop an insatiable appetite for feedback is the quote of the day. Make sure that you guys keep working. We got open gym tonight. If you want to show up, I'm putting together my adult league team. That's going pretty well. And yeah, that's all I got. Also practice tomorrow morning, Saturday, Sunday morning, and then Sunday night, and then Monday night. So we're on our practice scheme again. Hopefully nothing gets canceled. I keep the gym time, and we'll see where that goes. All right, you guys. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Let's keep getting better. All right, everybody. Talk to you later. Peace.